So what is this projecting power? This also has been elaborated in this scripture. There are examples that have been given, like gold projects as different ornaments, as bangles, earrings. Everything is gold. It is not different. Yes. So gold projects out into different forms, but finally at the core they are gold. Wood projects as table, chair, whatever wooden furniture you have in the house. The sky is actually colorless. That is why during sunset, sunrise, it gets all these beautiful other pink, red, crimson colors. How does it get these colors? Yeah, because it is really colorless. Yeah. It looks blue because of refraction of light. These are just examples. Now we go to verse 14. Srishti nama brahma rupe Satchitananda vastuni Aptau phena adivat sarva Namarupa prasarana. What we call creation or srishti, yeah, that is just the name and form of Brahman. It is not different from Brahman. Like if you went on stage and played the role of some character called Sita or Ram, you've not become a different person totally. You still are whatever, Swati or Sumant. Yeah? Swati goes on stage and plays the role of Sita. So now Swati and Sita are both there. Swati is Brahman in this example, and Sita is her name and form for that little play or drama that she is in. Is this very clear? Yeah. So the Srishti or creation is the name and form for Brahman. What is the true form of Brahman which does not change? Satchit Anand. Now what is the meaning of Satchit Anand? Sat means isness, means existence, means being, to be. That is a quality of Brahman. Everything exists. The phone exists. Yes. Does the phone have its own inherent existence? Can it exist outside my field of awareness? Not possible. I can say the phone is in the other room and it's not there right now in my mind's attention. We're not talking about mind's attention, we're talking about the field of awareness or consciousness. Can it exist out of anybody and everybody's field of awareness or consciousness? Not possible. It does not have an inherent existence. Inherent means that which can exist by itself, of itself. Right now we've recognized this body-mind complex that thinks it cannot exist by itself. It has borrowed its consciousness. How can you even expect something else, like a phone, a non-living object, to have its own inherent existence? It does not exist outside of my awareness. So what this scripture is saying, it has borrowed existence from Brahman. Yes. We already established I am Brahman, and it has borrowed existence from Brahman. I project my universe and I see everything in my universe. Yes. And each of us is projecting our universes. Some of our universes overlap, like two overlapping circles. There's a central part of these two circles that overlap. And that is probably our spiritual weekend together, where our circles are overlapping. And we see the same thing, we experience the same thing. And then we go back home, we have other areas which are personal, which are not overlapping. Yes, but they're overlapping with somebody else, with something else. Yeah. We have projected our own universe out of us, out of our own ragas and dveshas. Same, stage 1, stage 2, stage 3 happening here. Yeah? Stage 1, ignorance. Nothing but my own raga or dvesha. I give you the example of the fear. And then there is an avarana, a veiling of the truth. The truth here is that I am Brahman. That is veiled. And then what? I project. I project that, oh, then who am I? Then I am this body-mind complex. And it is my wife, my husband, my money, my car, my mansion, my. And everything is projected out. So nothing that is there as a part of my universe has an inherent individual existence beyond my field of awareness. It's not possible. Yeah? Because it is all projected out. So here he says, each of them has borrowed existence from Brahman. And what is the quality of Brahman? Existence, which is being, or the isness, the presence. Yeah? You understand? You are, right? You say, I am. What is that I am? That sense of I exist. Yes? That is Sat. That is truth. Yeah? The second is Chid. Now you don't have just the sense of I am, but you have a sense of I am alive, I am conscious, there is life, yeah? There is movement, there is energy. So you can recognize that also. That is Chid, the consciousness in me. Yeah? That which gives me a sense of being alive. Yeah? That which is witnessing everything. That which is knowing it all. Very clear? Chid. And the third is Ananda. Ananda is difficult to understand in the beginning for some people because, oh, I don't feel Ananda, that I am bliss. So many times I'm caught in suffering. Yes? But for a few seconds when you go to the witness, have you noticed there are no ups and downs in the witness? Even if you just got a glimpse. Everybody got a glimpse? Yes, thumbs up. Yeah. Everybody got a glimpse. In that glimpse, there was no excitement or super joy, happiness, and there was no sadness, there was no depression, there was no up, no down. It was a very straight line, quiet graph. That itself is peace. Ananda is peace. Where there are no turbulences, there is no jumpiness, either this way or that way. Absolute calmness. Do you understand Ananda now? Yes? It is a quality of the enlightened. It is a peace which has no cause. You usually have a cause, right? Oh, I meditated today. I'm so much at peace. Who's really at peace? The mind. It was turbulent because it had fought with a family member. Then you meditated for 1 hour. You sat and watched your sensations and did not react, and really did not react. What happened? The mind then became calm and quiet. So, who was really at peace here? The mind. Yeah? You're not really experiencing your nature if you are focusing on the mind being turbulent and the mind being calm. My nature is peace without a cause. There's non-turbulence there. Yes, I am that peace or that bliss or that ananda. If this is clear, Sat Chid Ananda, this is at the core of everything. Everything. There is no difference. It looks like a world of names and forms. But really, what is the base of it? The base of it is this Satchit Ananda. How can only this Satchit Ananda be here and not there and not there and not there? The existence, the feeling of being conscious and alive, and that absolute stillness of the witness. These are my core qualities. Core, C-O-R-E. That is who I am. So he says, Satchit Ananda Vastuni. That is what I am, and I always remain so. Always, constant. Abdhau Phena Adivat Sarva. Abdhau is the ocean, and Phena is the waves on the ocean, the ripples on the ocean, the foam. So he's saying, when you go to the ocean side, the ocean has all these ripples, waves, foam, everything going up and down. Yes? So, like the ripples, foam, and waves are on that quiet, silent ocean, like that, only names and forms in this world are spread over the Brahman, the stillness. So really, it is Brahman experiencing Brahman. You are not experiencing matter where there is a Zoom session going on and there are other Brahman sitting there. It is Brahman experiencing Brahman. Even that matter is Brahman. How? I'm just projecting my own universe. And that is how, when I look beyond the fields, beyond the buildings, beyond the sky, and then what is there beyond? Oh, it's me. It's my awareness. It's the same field of consciousness or awareness. There is nothing outside of me. And outside doesn't exist. So it is Brahman experiencing Brahman. This is the projecting power. If you can see it right now, it's done. Your Advaita session is sakar. It's complete. You're there. Verse 15. Now the projecting power of Maya is very clear. Now we go on to the veiling power of Maya. Verse 15. Antadrishya bhedam bahicha brahma sargayo avrinuti apar shakti sa samsarasya karanam. In this he is provided the cause of this samsara. The cause of the samsara, he says, is not just this projecting power that is apparent to us, but it is something called the veiling power. Veiling power is that power that is veiling the true I from the fake I, the real I from the unreal I. Yeah? There is a veiling that is happening. If you've noticed, when we started the meditation, you got it. Yes, you got it. And the moment we started doing the shlokas and we went through 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes, you lost it. Did you notice this happening? And then again it comes back, and again you lose it. And again it comes back, and again you lose it. Yes. What is it that veils your understanding? It is this veiling power. Yeah. And where is the veil? In between the real I, the real self, that is the Brahman. Yeah. Here I have shown it as the sun. It means the Brahman is the witness, the light. There is a veil, if you can see, a veil which is magically moving between this witness, the sun, and the subtle body, the physical body. Can you see the physical body? So the veil is there between the real I and the fake I. What this veil does is, for a second when I get a window, I see the glimpse, but the next moment it's back there, and then I lose it. And I feel, oh, I'm not getting it. And then suddenly you get it, and then suddenly you don't get it. Has this been happening? Yes. So you recognize the veiling power of Maya on you. Yes. This veiling power, it blocks you from seeing your own true self internally. And what does it do externally? It veils what? The difference between the Brahman and the objects of this creation. So I just see objects. I really just see a computer, a table, a camera, light, a cupboard, a door, a window. What are you talking about? Where is Brahman? I can't see Brahman. See how the mind goes into that? See, it's a veiling power. What is it veiling? The difference between the real and the illusion. Are you seeing this? The difference between the witness and the body-mind ego. Yeah. This also says I, this also says I. For me, it is all one. This is the problem. Inside, I don't know which I. So many of you came on the one-on-one and asked, I don't know which I it is. It could be my ego saying that I am the knower and I am knowing everything and I am Brahman. I said, there is a very simple way to know. The I sense, where is it? Is it in the real I or in the fake I? The fake I says I. The real I does not say I. The witness never speaks. Correct? That's your clue number 1 to know. if you ever get confused. And what's your clue number 2? The fake I will have stories, will talk, will create more inner dialogue. Stillness does not speak. It's just still. Yeah. So when there is just stillness, then you know, I am in the real I. Real I and fake I. These are getting intermingled. They're getting intertwined. Yes. And can you figure that out happening inside? Yes. You have to be very clear now. I have to take a step away from this. This is the step away. You get it? It's all intertwined. I have to take that step away. Yeah? Then only can I be established. I'm not going to be established forever in the witness. A lot of people came and, no, it's not happening when I am in a conversation or when I am fighting with somebody. Relax. Relax. It's just the beginning for you. It's not going to happen all the time for you, and that's fine. You need to make friends with this thing. You need to become comfortable with this idea that it is going to be intermittent for me, and that's fine to begin with. Slowly it becomes very clear that I cannot fight without the presence of the witness. The witness is always present. The witness is shining its light on that ego, and that ego is fighting, no? Where is ego getting its consciousness from? Where is ego getting its existence from? Where is ego getting its energy to fight from? Oh, it's there. Yes, I can sense it now. So this will start opening up, provided you keep practicing. Yeah? So more than background and foreground, slowly it will become a space. Then it will not seem like the witness is in the background. It will seem like, oh, witness is like a space. It is in front, it is behind, it is above, it is below, it is everywhere. Oh, yeah. This is my field of awareness. It's not a rectangular field of awareness behind me anymore. Maybe for beginners you feel like that. But slowly you will notice it is everywhere. And in that field of awareness, things are arising and going away. Slowly, slowly, as you practice, this becomes very clear that I, the witness, am giving energy to the ego and mind to go out there and react like right now. And you will be able to learn how to take that step back and sink into pure awareness. It is experiential. You can experience this. Oh, right now there was this big veil which made me see that this person is wrong. And suddenly this veil is lifted and I can see clearly. With that veil, you will notice that you literally went forward, became one with the ego, created the drama. And suddenly this veil lifted and you came back into yourself. It's almost like a almost palpable physical sinking behind into awareness. It is pure experiential. It happens to all of us every time we get into the ego and we take a step away from it. Yeah? You will start knowing this for yourself. So, provided you continue with just being the witness, and you'll see it open up. Yeah? So, what he's saying in this sutra is this veiling power. This veiling power veils the witness and the body, mind, ego, which is this is the fake I and this is the real I. And in the world, it veils Brahman and the names and forms or the objects. They are mixed. Just like here, real I and fake I are mixed up, intermingled. Here, Brahman and these objects are all mixed up. And I only see the waves because waves do all the motion. I don't see the quiet ocean below it. Yeah? Now, this is also not theoretical because I understood that this entire universe is my only projection. And if it is my only projection, then anything I touch has to be inside my field of awareness. Anything I perceive, whether I see, or I hear, or I smell, or I taste, or I touch, has to be in my field of awareness. These objects borrow their existence from me. I am Brahman. These objects borrow their beauty from me. From my Ananda, that translates into Priyam. And these objects borrows consciousness from I, the Brahman. And that is the cause of samsara.